see how fun that is. If you leave your mouse on it, it will sit there. So when we are working with those settings and our rules, we also have message handling as well. Let me just note that. If people want to, if any of you want to, and you want to be really organized, you can just empty your deleted items folder every time you come out. Just get rid of them. But there is also a couple of options in here about when it marks things as read and about read receipt. Some people ask for a read receipt on emails, and you can stage it so that you decide whether you let them know, or you can automate that process so it automatically marks it as read. So this is where we can set the automatic forwarding, i.e. not a rule based on criteria. This would be enable format forwarding. So I could, if I was going away, as well as using my out of office, I could put in Phil's email address in here. I won't do it because I'm sure it doesn't want my emails, but you can enable forwarding to an internal email address. Do you still want a copy of that email in your inbox? Probably, so turn that on. And by default, like we said, that is not available to external email accounts. Sometimes, you know, some people employ contractors and they have another email account and they just want their emails to go to that. You'd have to contact the support. For security reasons, that's not enabled because it, you know, it's an area of security that really needs to be controlled. And there are reports that come out the system when anything like that is actually set up so that support can keep an eye on that happening. So obviously it's a big security risk. But you do have other rules as well, which are ordinary rules. We will go through this again in a little bit more detail, which is setting up rules for your emails, which again can be based on criteria and can be forwarding as well. Or you can do any of these, mark them as read, move them, copy them to. So my email rule is just webinar for this one. The condition may be where it has got a subject that includes the word webinar. And what it does is it moves it to a particular folder. What I like about this new Outlook is this fact that I'm creating folders as I go, because I used to have them created. So if I just create a folder and I just call that webinars, save that, and it will run the rule now if I want to work backwards, but I can save that. And I think what I wanted to do in this was to really accentuate that this can include forwarding as well. But forwarding, because of the security, again, you do need to be very careful about this. This will all be internal people again, and they will be alerted. So I'm just going to move that to webinars and there. So all your rules are in here. And I think we have really looked at some of those things. Switching our Outlook. Remember, the new Outlook is here and we can switch it back again at any time.